true story. I see murder like Corey. If ever I feel played to the left, my folks gon' be like, shit, he just stayed to himself. He loved making music and he always say what he felt. Go in my house, they gon' be like, damn, 2K's what he kept? What the fuck he need this for? No
shit, people, welcome back to the Grow Podcast. I am your co-host. I mean, your host or co-host, it don't matter. El Colombiano, a.k.a. or the Lunatik. You already know what it is. I'm over here with my co-host, Kingcold, Dirt Dig. You know what it be, man. Welcome back, people. We made it to a new year. If you survived 2022, you lucky. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you'll make it through 2003. That's the third round of what the 220s in. You know what I mean? So, hey, fingers crossed, man, that we live through this one. You know what I mean? Because it's been crazy since 220. You know what I mean? So, every year,
it ended kind of rough. It was a little bit rough.
Bro, there was a lot of deaths.
We're still strong.
Yeah, we still strong. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
like,
we lost a lot of people, though.
I mean, as soon as 223 hit, we lost Gangsta Boo, bro. It's like, fuck, bro.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Out the blue.
Out the blue, yeah.
RP Memphis legend Gangsta Boo, man.
Yeah, man. The original, one of the original members of Triple Six Mafia, man.
The original 3-6 member, man.
Bruh. Man, you remember they had beef with Bone and shit back in the day. I don't know if you remember that shit back in the underground days.
Yeah. That shit came back up during the little versus shit.
That's what it's
bottle at Juicy J and shit.
Yeah, Busy Bone threw a water bottle people at Juicy J when they were doing the versus thing, and then I remember Gangsta Boo was like, "Busy Bone, you a weird ass motherfucker." He started snapping.
Yeah, she started snapping on him.
Yeah, she was snapped out. That shit was funny as fuck though, man. I was like, man, Busy ass crazy, bro. But he used to. I remember he had a line back in that War album or whatever. He was like Triple Six Mafia rivals or some shit. But he didn't really diss him that hard though. You know what I mean? But I don't know if you remember the homie Jeff Cecil. He was a big fan of it. He's the one that told me about that shit, because back then they were underground. Triple Six Mafia was underground. He was like, yeah, man, they beefing with Bone Thugs because I guess they sound like, I'm like, man, they don't sound nothing like Bone Thugs. They ain't even organized. What the fuck is you talking about? That's like,
I never even connected to beef because I was a fan of both. But
exactly.
They didn't sound the same or nothing. Like, what the heck can that be?
I think it was Busy Bone who started that shit, bro. Cause that's crazy. I guess he figured they were biting his style or something. I think the only thing that they connected on that was similar was they were kind of like, remember when they first started, they had that occult shit going on, like Mr. Ouija, that
they
bullshit.
Had that culture,
yeah, so like that's always how they would be on. I think that's the only thing really that connected them.
With 3-6 first, so I know Bone probably was more mainstream.
Yeah, Bone was mainstream back then, because Triple Six Mafia didn't really start hitting until like late 90s.
I'm like, man, them niggas hot, man. 3-6, man.
Yeah, Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, man. You know what I mean? Project Pat, all that. Hypnotized Minds. I remember I had that album, The World's About to End, or what it was, we in the crazy days, the end days, or some shit like that. It was one of their albums from 98.
So many
albums. Crazy in the Last Days. That was it. Remember, because they had BG on the video and Lil Wayne. I don't know if you remember that video. That video was hard, bro. Shit.
Man, I did not remember that.
Wow, damn. I had to look it up and do a quick share screen on here, dog. I can't believe you forgot that shit. Yeah. That shit was hard, bro. That's what made me buy the album, was that video, because the video was so sick. It had BG, you know what I mean, with Triple Six Mafia, Lil Wayne and shit on there. But yeah, it's from that album.
That's one thing about that era of the South, though, man. We was pretty much unified, man. All of a sudden,
that's why
South was super unified.
Oh, my bad. It was the Tear the Club Up Thugs that was on that shit. I don't know. You remember that?
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I definitely remember Tear the Club Up Thugs.
Yeah,
classic.
Hold on. Let me see, because I think on here you could.
Yeah, it's a whole album,
man. Let me see something. Let me bring this shit up real quick. There it is. Can you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Okay.
I kind of I remember some other video.
Damn, the video quality of this shit is fucking horrible. That's just 240p and shit. Goddamn.
Wow.
Shit, that quality was hard. Goddamn.
They came a long way with videos, bro.
Bro, but this shit's pixelated as fuck. It was better though, like if you see it in HD, bro. I don't see what the HD version's at, bro. But that video was hard, bro. It reminded me, you know what I'm saying, all those original Hot Boy videos, you know what I mean, when they used to do that shit in New Orleans and shit. Yeah, man.
Play it while you're hating. Play it while you hate, bro. That shit 360 Cash Money.
Play it while you hating.
Play it while you hating.
See, that was that Memphis sound right there, man, like that chant shit.
Yeah.
I would always argue that crunk started really in Memphis.
Even New Orleans, they do a lot of chant too.
Yeah, they do. And then that little, they had more dancing to it.
Was a Memphis thing, but yeah, I would say crunk was a more Memphis thing than an Atlanta thing.
Lil Jon just popularized it real hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I always felt like Memphis was crunk first.
Yeah.
And that shit don't get Memphis. They don't get mentioned a lot. Like, I think Memphis was crunk before Atlanta, man.
Yeah, I think so too. At least that's how I remember it, man.
Running. Shit my damn mouth. That's the first thing. Ain't again. Stomped out. Like I say they made Tear the Club up.
Tear the Club up,
party music,
I mean,
bro.
you had people from New York even like riding with that Tear the Club up shit. They were referencing that shit in songs and shit. You know what I mean?
That shit was popular, man. Fight Club, like say 3-6, y'all.
Yeah,
Fight Club.
Inspired Fight Club and Get Your Mug Off Me by Richard Gaddy, and we're featured on there.
Yeah, we did.
You know what I mean?
Those get crunk anthems, man. Those wilding days.
Hey, I was telling a coworker about this shit. I was like, bro, when the songs were so hard, like remember DJs wouldn't play certain songs because they knew the crowd would just be too crazy. Because like the homie I was talking to, the Mexican dude,
DJ Sergeant Wright, he still does that.
Sergeant Wright, crazy.
He started the song, then anointed it. It's about to be a frenzy. He stopped it right before it goes too crazy.
Yeah.
He said, he laughs and shit. He still does that shit at it again. Shouts out to my guy, DJ Sergeant.
Shout out to Sergeant Wright, man. He's one of the first ones that heard us and shit back in the day. Came to my crib and listened to our basement ass music. And he was still fucking with it though, bro. Like, I mean,
Sarge, man. Sarge, he's been around. He's been part of this art scene forever. So, man, his blessing, his word means a lot, man. Yeah, he always dropped it down. So, definitely shouts out DJ Sergeant Rock. Workshop.
Yeah. And but one thing about crunk music and that kind of style, it's kind of like, you know, how white rockers and heavy metal, what they got, that mosh pits or whatever. That's how it was for us in the club when those songs were on. That's what I was explaining to a Mexican homie because he's into that shit.
Yeah, 3-6 more. They had like the mosh type shit going on with their music. Cause niggas be in there throwing bows and shit. Throwing bows.
We over there with our arms crossed, like waiting for some motherfucker to act stupid and just steal on them, whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I tell you, we was wild in the club back then, man. People just don't know, man. But
it was a whole theme. It was theme music for that type of activity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like the soundtrack to that shit. It was soundtrack to that lifestyle, man. It was crazy.
Man, Pastor Troy, all the early crunk people, man.
Yeah, I was. I think originally I was kind of like I didn't get into it at first just because I was kind of like it was new to me. You know what I mean? So it took me a minute to get into it, but once I did, I started seeing what people liked about it. It was the energy of the music. You know what I mean? Those beats and shit, and then the chant. It was just like you had to experience that shit in the club and shit in that kind of scenario to really know what, you know what I mean, that kind of shit's about. But it was dope, man. I was like, we had a lot of fun, man. I got bottles thrown at me one time in a complex, but I don't know who threw it, bro. Motherfucker threw a bottle of Heineken at me, and I seen that shit bust by me. And I looked in the crowd, like, no fuck through that shit. Nobody owned up though, you know what I mean? I was heated, bro. I was mad as fuck. And that was at the conference.
Like fucking a bottle whizzing at your head is the most dangerous shit ever.
Exactly. If that shit would have hit me, I would have had to go to the hospital probably, you know what I mean? Like it would have been fucked up.
You probably would have been fucking fucked up.
Looking like Two-Face in this bitch. I would have had to be on all this bitch like with a mask on and shit.
Yeah. Maybe well, I say that Phantom of the Opera fucking rapper shit.
That would have been my gimmick.
Phantom Opera man.
Like, damn, why you always wearing that mask and shit? You looking like MF Doom and shit.
Yeah, MF Doom and shit.
That's funny you mentioned it because I actually did wear a cheap ass mask like that one time to a Halloween party. I talked about it on the Dark Dimension podcast. I got some pictures.
Oh yeah,
funny.
I remember you talking about the beef with Vendetta one.
Yeah, no, not that one. I have one that was really cheap. All it was it was just my eye. It just covered my eye and shit. It was that Phantom of the Opera shit. That shit was like $5.
Oh shit! The cheap joint.
Yeah,
all the cover is the Phantom of the Opera. If it's white and it covers half of his face, it's Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the cheapest costume you could wear, man. Because all you got to do is put on like a suit or something, and then put on a fucking quick ass mask and shit. That'd be
find one of those cheap ass capes.
Go your ass to CVC, go to Walgreens, Rite Aid, costume quick shit.
Yeah.
Hey, I've done damn sure done it, man. Damn sure done that shit on Halloween parties too. But yeah, man. Wildin', man. But yeah, man, the crunk scene was definitely she was definitely a pioneer in that original Memphis sound. So RP to Gangsta Boo, man. Like that shit crazy. We definitely lost one of the legends, man. But yeah, like I don't know, bro. Like there's so many deaths, bro. Like I had to make a list, people. Now I gotta look at it because it was so many. I couldn't keep up with them, bro. Like it was so many motherfuckers.
It was
like it's crazy. Oh, Boogie B.
A ton of entertainment.
Yeah, there's a lot of entertainers, notable people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, Boogie B. It made me a little sad because I really rock with Boogie because I used to get my, we from Biloxi, so get the New Orleans news from somebody from the city, because there's always fake New Orleans. Like, I've been in New Orleans, I know about it, but there ain't too many people from New Orleans just dropping gems.
We're not from New Orleans. We used to just go there. Yeah. We're from Biloxi. No. But
so that shit was crazy when I heard about the Boogie B because I thought, because how he was represented, I thought he was still in New Orleans. Like, I was like, shit, he probably still there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's living it up. Once you monetize, man, you can get about that situation because New Orleans is the fucking murder capital right now.
Again, I remember it was the murder capital when we were youngsters, when we were like teenagers.
It's back. Yeah, it's back to the murder cafe again. It's going crazy, and the way he got shot, or where he was shot, just a straight bullet sitting in the parking lot.
Yeah, he just caught a straight bullet.
So that was definitely, that's what's even crazy about it. Like he basically is an innocent bystander back at home.
Yeah,
and that's what's crazy. A lot of people say you don't, once you get famous, don't go back home. I don't like to hear that shit, but it's starting to look true.
I mean, well, it just depends, I guess, on what part of your neighborhood you'll be. I mean, he's a casualty of war, pretty much, man. Casualty of street beef, I guess. I don't know.
Basically, yeah.
But it's a sad thing. Especially because he was coming up, and I didn't know about it.
Doing anything over there.
But he was cool though because he laid down the history of New Orleans. So yeah, he definitely was educating people on New Orleans. He was just doing the street history. He was just and he was good. He had good stand up too. I was watching him start doing the stand up thing. So he did stand up too. New Orleans. Yeah, they started doing the stand up. A lot of the internet comments, they got to prove to the older guys that they can do stand up and do all that haze and crap. Man, I don't like that. Stand up ain't no joke though. That you gotta be brave to do stand up, bro. Like that ain't something. You gotta be able to willing to take those moves, man.
Funny. Right. You're
gonna get heckled.
Stand in front of the audience, captivating the audience for 10 or however many minutes. That's hard to do.
I've been a few improv stand-ups, man. It's pretty cool. I seen your boy there one time. What's his name? Ashley Larry. He was right there. All right.
Oh no, actually, Larry, that bro, he's funny as shit. Though.
That dude was funny.
Yeah, he's always funny, man. Donnell Rollins, my boy.
I seen him live one time. That dude was funny as fuck.
Definitely a great stand-up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Dave
stand-up
Chappelle.
is hard to do because a lot of it's hard to freaking do. Donnell, he's one of those guys that he do good stand-up.
Yeah,
shout out to Donnell Rollins, aka Ashy Larry.
Yeah, he embraced that name too because he was on when he was doing his stand-up. He mentioned it. He's like, a lot of y'all know me as Ashy Larry. I'm Ashy. You know what I mean? Like he actually owned up to it, and I think that was cool, man. Yeah. Cool dude, cool brother, man.
I'm rich, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing that shit, yo.
For the small stuff. Yeah, I'm rich, bitch. Yeah, that's Donnell Rollins.
He even made season 3 of Chappelle
short
Show.
antidotes, man. He's super funny.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the season 3 with him and Charlie, R.P. Charlie, man, they posted it.
Charlie Murphy.
When the Dave disappearance happened.
Yeah, I remember that shit, man. When we went to Africa. Wild time, man. But Chappelle Show, that was a ahead of his time kind of show. Went to Africa
to smoke crack.
Rumors.
Yeah.
Man, people were talking mad shit back then.
Did you see the shit when Snoop said, remember Snoop had the sketch comedy show before, right?
Oh, yeah. I remember that shit. That shit was funny.
He said, yeah, see that Snoop came out like, bro, like years later, Chappelle Show came out after that shit, after they canceled. Like, oh, no, the MTV ass shit.
Damn. Yeah, he was on MTV, man.
Politics.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, those
man.
politics.
He had 2 shows on MTV. He had that one, and then he had Dog After Dark. That was later on. That was like 2010.
It was like, he had Dog. Yeah, Dog After Dark came later. Yeah. But shout out to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Snoop.
He was one of the first one to do the sketch comedy. Shout out to Big Snoop Dogg. I want to be like Snoop Dogg when I grow up.
Snoop's he's a good businessman, bro. Like in terms of like, you know, he knows like he's being a mogul now instead of just a rapper, bro. And I think that's cool shit.
Yeah, man.
Although a lot of people aren't too happy with what he's doing with the Death Row catalog because I guess he pulled it out of YouTube and all the other ones. So I don't know how you can even get those albums right now. I don't know how that whole thing.
I think it's a smart thing to do, like say, because they really weren't using it. So now that it's cool, I can use it.
Now he got his masters. There's a deal behind it.
Just have it.
Yeah, he got his masters back.
Yeah, he got
probably
masters.
That's crazy, but that's good though. At least he got it.
Yeah, so you know, he definitely needed the shit back. You know what I'm saying? He deserved that shit back.
Yeah, that fool be grinding, man. But yeah, man, we lost. Remember, do you remember Life with Louie? That cartoon from the 90s, early mid 90s. Life with Louie Anderson.
Louie Anderson, man.
Yeah,
that was my shit.
He was
my guy, Louie Anderson, man.
He died last year too, bro.
Yeah, R.P. Louie. Yeah, that was crazy when I seen the tribute, man. I was like, damn, Louie Anderson gone. The Life Louie cartoons, shit.
I know. I used to watch that shit, bro.
I used to love that
good show, man. People, you can see it right here.
I'm like, damn. Gilbert Gottfried died too. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, Gilbert Gottfried died. Life with Louie though, that shit was funny. Yeah, but you know what's funny? I thought he had died already for some reason. It was like one of those Mandela effect shit. Look at that shit, dog. This art inspired me back in the day, dude. Like I used to draw shit like that.
Yeah. Now that was a good cartoon show, man. They need to bring that back.
Yeah, like it wasn't like a colorful card. It was like they just kept it real, man.
Yeah,
loser type shit.
Life with Louie was a good. Yeah, Life with Louie was a good ass show. So I saw Louie Anderson, man.
He was on Coming to America, people, with Eddie Murphy, by the way. He was you know where he worked at that fake ass McDonald's. Remember that shit?
Hey, the McDonald's. He worked at McDonald's with Eddie. You know that shit was crazy. He was scared as shit when Samuel came in and robbed him. He was like, oh shit. That shit was so funny.
That shit was hilarious.
Shout out to Louie, man.
Hey, remember, he was trying to be a company man, like, he was trying to move up.
Too. Yeah.
He was like flipping burgers and shit. That was the only white dude in that movie, man. You remember that? Like, that was the
only white dude the entire movie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Louie Anderson, bro. That's crazy.
But hey, that's why they say Coming to America was really like the first Black Panther in terms of like just having an all black cast like that, man. And you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But you know another movie I haven't seen though, I do want to talk about it, but I need to watch it first, and that's that Harlem Nights. They had Eddie Murphy and damn near all the greats were in it, man. And I've seen clips of it, but I never watched it, man.
Yeah, watch the movie. It's
Charlie Murphy's
very entertaining. It's a great movie.
It's based on, you know, those gangsters from Harlem back in the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The real Bumpy Johnson, those kind of dudes.
The 40s, 30s, 40s.
That was probably like
zoot suit type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's Suicide Doors and the Thompson submachine gun. Tommy gun.
Yeah, them big ass Tommies. But them shits was crazy, bro.
See, like y'all young cats with the drums, them drums been out, baby.
I know, right?
Y'all ain't just bring those out. Because y'all got the little clear ones and stuff. They always had the little black ones ready to go, man.
That's back in those Al Capone Chicago era. They had them, bro. Them Thompsons. Those are some crazy weapons too, bro. Like those would fucking shred your ass up. They're like AKs, pretty much.
Especially at that time. At that time, that was the craziest weapon ever.
Yeah.
So the father of the chopper right now, all you submachine gun guy, Thompson submachine gun, baby.
Yeah, Thompsons were crazy, bro.
You could put 2 drums on there. That was 100.
That shit was insane.
100 bucks, baby.
You ain't going hunting for deer with that shit, bro. Hey, that's some shit you bring if you trying to kill the predator in this bitch.
Yeah, that's not no game, no sport type of rifle.
Nah, it ain't no sport. That shit's clearly for war, dog. Like that's clearly for killing.
Yeah, it definitely ain't gonna be no trophy left if you shoot an animal with that, bro.
Hey, you gonna pick it up in pieces?
You know, bring that to the taxidermy. Yeah, you might well. Just leave, leave it there.
Yeah, man.
There ain't nothing to gather.
Oh shit, man. You know,
Louie, man.
Louie died Coolio though, bro. That one hit me hard, bro.
Oh yeah, Coolio.
Gangsta's Paradise.
It was some crazy. It was crazy because he just exposed some like stuff.
Oh damn!
About the industry, then boom,
I didn't know that.
Passed. He was saying like certain things he was trying to do, the industry stopped him from doing, and it's certain ways they can make you do stuff without really doing shit directly to you. It's what type of conversation it was on. Damn, like shit, man. Then like a week later he passed. I'm like, God dang, man. That don't look right. That don't. But Coolio, he had all his stuff in order, man. He didn't leave a lot of debt. He really didn't have a bad name when he passed.
Yeah.
And then Gangsta Paradise is Gangsta's fucking Paradise.
Gangsta's Paradise was his best, I guess his best, most popular song. Even though he had bangers before then, it was more party kind of songs, you know what I mean? He followed it up with what? I'll see you when you get there. Tracks. Yeah. But he was cool back then.
When I get there was another hard one.
I'll see you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get your lady on the floor. Gotta get up and get down. Yeah, I remember that. Like Coolio, he was very versatile.
Yeah, bro.
So I say Gangsta Paradise, and then see when I get there was super serious songs.
It wasn't like he was whack either, bro. Like he could spit, man.
No. Yeah, Coolio was up. Then he was Big C, so I saw them C's.
Yeah, I think he was originally, but he stopped banging at one point. Yeah.
I watched the thing when he wanted to do, like every other old school dinosaur gang banger like myself, he want to change that shit, rather do better.
I remember, he said in the interview he got
point, but it's not cool no more.
He seen a gangbanger from his set, I guess, shoot a dog or something like that. And that is what the motivating factor for him to stop, that lifestyle, I guess. I remember seeing that shit in the interview way back in like 98, 9th grade era, you know what I mean? Yeah. I remember I told James
always on the positive.
Yeah, he was for the most part, he was a positive rapper, man. He definitely he definitely got a lot of people into hip hop too back then, man. Remember the video though?
Yeah, he did.
He was on there with LV. They had LV looking like he was sweating his ass off singing and shit. And then Michelle Pfeiffer was in the video, which was crazy and shit. I'm like, damn, they got Michelle Pfeiffer in a rap video and shit. The movie itself, though, Dangerous Minds, was not all that great.
Remember Dangerous Minds was like they was stuck on the school reform.
Yeah, the substitute and all those kind of movies.
Like the substitute, all those type of crappy
187. Although 187 was good though. I did like 187 with Samuel L. Jackson and the Cholos and shit. That one was cool. I didn't like Dangerous Minds. I just thought it was soft, man. I didn't like it. I don't know.
It was soft.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be harder than that, but it wasn't.
Like all those schools, like
remember Denzel Washington made one like that too.
Yeah, I'm like, why y'all insist on this high school kick shit? Like, get over it. It's over. It's some different type of movies.
Dangerous Minds though, it was like
with the superhero.
Yeah, man. It was like, and she was like the white savior role. You know what I mean? Coming to the hood to help us and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. Tough white lady saved
like ex-marine or some shit. I think.
Yeah. What the fuck is this crap, man? Soundtrack was great though.
No, yeah. I liked it. Rapping Forte. Remember when he was on that shit, man. A lot of
soundtracks were good back then.
Yeah, they got promoted.
Soundtrack.
Bro.
Yeah, soundtracks was decent, man.
I used to buy soundtracks, fool. Like that was like the shit back then. It was like, music inspired by the motion picture.
Right.
Inspired by the official motion picture.
It was some good sounds. Good soundtracks though. Like they picked some good fucking artists to be on those soundtracks.
Yeah, they didn't fuck around. I guess they were more invested in that kind of shit back then.
Yeah.
We barely getting that shit nowadays. That shit's rare.
Like
well, I think the new Black Panther I think had a song. I think Rihanna or something like saying. And it was like a sad ass song for Black Panther 2.
Yeah, I haven't watched the new Black Panther.
Okay, yeah, I think that they released some kind of song that was linked to that movie, but I think that's the only one I can think of right now.
Modern. I like certain movies like that. They try to do the soundtrack thing, try to make it as good as the movie. But certain movies,
even Ninja Turtles, like the new ones.
Black.
Yeah, they had Wiz Khalifa doing some shit on there. Yeah, I mean, they should bring that shit back though.
Based on the fans, too. Yeah, they definitely need to focus more on the soundtracks and shit.
Yeah. But man, Sidney Poitier. Is that how you pronounce it? Poitier.
Yeah, Poitier. Yeah.
Legendary actor. I mean, black actor.
I know he's legendary, but it's even before our time.
Oh, it's way before our time. You know what I mean? But respect is respect.
He broke that color barrier. Respect because he broke that color barrier.
Yeah.
I actually watched some of his older stuff and see what it was about. I like, okay, is it just a pretty face or was it? That brother was acting and he was an activist.
Yeah, he's a serious dude.
He did some things. He was a serious dude, very educated, real.
Yeah, I was familiar with his face and like his name and things, but I didn't know the whole history.
All the other black actors, they held up to a certain standard. And then just based on my research, I was looking into him like, he's well deserving.
Yeah, definitely, bro. You got to give props where props due, man. You know what I mean? Respect the ones that came before us, you know what I mean? So, and did you ever watch Murder, She Wrote back in the day? Dude? Remember that shit? Oh,
man. Angela Lansbury, man.
She died too, man. I was like, damn.
That was my shit.
That white lady was cool though, man. She used to always catch motherfuckers shit. She wasn't even a cop. That's what's funny.
Yeah, she's just a nosy ass white lady. She just do everything. Angela Lansbury. That was crazy when I found out. Like, damn, Angela Lansbury's gone.
She's on that typewriter.
She wrote a lot of. Yeah, they're like typewriter. I still used to watch. I used to watch that shit with Grams all the time, man.
I used to watch it with my mom. That's like the day,
I was like, okay, before the good shows come off, Murder She Wrote about to go off and all this. Hey, Angela was solving some crimes, bro. She was cleaning up those streets, baby. she had the streets on lock. Like, we didn't even need cops. I don't even think y'all even seen the cops in the freaking show ever. I've never seen a cop pull up and even arrest anybody.
She was just solving those mysteries, dog. She was like the original YouTuber that was into mysteries, you know what I mean? Except she had her hands in that shit, dog. She was hands on.
She's got to be part of Mysteries Inc. Part of the Scooby-Doo crew and shit.
For real, dog. Seriously, dog. But she was cool, man. I like that actress.
She's just a sleuth. They call her
Snoopy neighbor.
Yeah, Snoopy. She's the Snoopy neighbor.
Yeah, she's the one opening the curtains up and shit.
And always peeking through the blinds and shit.
Yeah,
Super
man.
sleuth. Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, R.I.P. Angela, man. She was a cool lady, man.
Yeah, bro. Murder She Wrote, bro. That was some good stuff, man.
And you know, a lot of people have referenced that shit in their raps and shit too. You know what I mean? Oh, Murder She Wrote.
I reference it. I am trying to reference it as much as I can.
Yeah. Man, too many, man. Too many.
I referenced it recently, matter of fact, some new stuff.
It's Murder She Wrote.
Right.
Yeah, fool. Also, man, the Green Ranger died. The dude, I think he committed suicide.
Yeah,
David
Jason Frank, man.
Yeah,
man.
Real MMA dude.
Green Ranger. Yeah, real green, and then he was really the Green Ranger. Though he never, he ain't just get too big for the character. Even though he was bigger than the Green Ranger, like he done other shit, but Green Ranger, White Ranger, White Ranger, Tiger.
That shit was kind of like a live action Voltron and shit.
What? Yeah, I saw the Power Ranger. It was live action Voltron for sure.
Yeah, it was. Although admittedly I wasn't that into it. Man. Yeah, a lot of people were into it, man. I didn't get that into it, but it was cool.
Now the first Power Rangers with Tommy and them in it, I didn't. Yeah, I ain't watched the rest of all the other different versions. Of
I was in the early '93.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, I watched that. That was when they started that shit. Yeah. With Rita Repulsa and shit.
Yeah, Rita Repulsa and that red dude. Remember that shit with the brains and shit?
Yeah, Emperor Zed. Now I say, once they got the Zed, after Zed, I stopped watching. They doing all Ninja Force and shit. Like, come on, man.
That shit was cheesy as fuck, though. That was one of the cheesiest
Tommy, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to say his name. I want to say David Jason Frank.
I forgot the Green Ranger.
Yeah, shouts out to Green.
Didn't he become the White Ranger at one point?
Yeah, he was the White Ranger after that. Became White Ranger.
Tommy Oliver. It was his fictional name.
Yeah, his name was Tommy Oliver on the show.
Yeah, that's how I remember him, because they would always call him Tommy. R.I.P. Yeah, R.I.P.
Tommy. You know, Dr. Red Ranger was gonna get with the Pink Ranger, then Tommy came in and swooped her up real quick. Pink Ranger was all on
Pink
Tommy.
Ranger was fine as fuck though, man. That lady.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you. I liked the Yellow Ranger, man.
Oh yeah, the Asian shit too.
All the Asian people don't say I fetishize y'all stuff. Don't do that. Because I see that a lot on the internet with the black guys fetishizing Asian women.
But wait, the white dudes are always the ones that date them, though. What the fuck you mean, though? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's I always see. That's like the most stereotypical thing. Or white dude with an Asian girl. That's like you always see that shit.
Right. But you know they tell them to date up, get them a nice white guy. Sorry, Asian people, tell out your secrets.
Yeah.
But we love
the
y'all.
Reality of America.
It's not a fetish. I just actually like y'all.
The merch.
Shouts out to Trini on the Yellow Ranger. She had a horrible backstory. Like after she ended up dying and some more crap. Like she
Oh damn! Oh yeah, she died young, dude. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
she did.
Like crazy car accident, man. It was crazy. R.P. Yellow Ranger too, man. Miss Trini.
Yeah, I think isn't the Black Ranger like? I think he's been at some cons and shit, and the other chick too. Yeah. Maybe going to those cons.
Mastodon.
I tell you who's that did trip me out though.
Y'all used to make him break dance and shit. Like, why you gotta dance with this fucking dude?
Like, man, who y'all posing for? Like, the fuck?
The superhero pose.
Well, but it's showing they post more than Ninja Turtles did and shit, dog. Like, goddamn.
Like, man, you about to get your ass kicked, man.
You doing all them poses and shit. I tell you whose death was gloomy though. I'm not gloomy. What's the word for that shit? It's like morbid. I remember that one kid. He was like a singer, Aaron Carter. I think. Yeah, he was like one of them boy band dude type dudes.
Yeah,
his death was fucked up though, because they found him in the tub. And he was already dead and decomposed. I'm like, ugh, that's a horrible way to find. You know what I mean?
Crazy, yeah.
I guess he OD'd or something, bro.
And then it was out the blue too. Like, dang, I was expecting him to just pass like that.
Yeah, that was like the Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber, I guess. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he was
kids. Justin Bieber first.
Yeah,
it was Justin Bieber first.
Yeah,
like I say, I can't even remember one of his songs, like Beat Shack or something. Time I Beat Shack.
Oh shit!
But it was like a bunch of kiddie songs.
Yeah, it was kiddie songs. Yeah, he was like that demographic and shit.
Like they his brother like a Backstreet Boy or some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was linked to one of those boy band groups and shit, like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Either NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. He's one of those brothers.
Yeah. That's the only reason I really remember him is because I remember he was linked
no disrespect to the Carter family. I just don't remember which band his brothers in.
Because I mean, you got to think about that. At that time, we was already teenagers. We weren't listening to shit like that. You know what I mean?
We were past that. I say, boy band shit in our day was New Kids on the Block.
I was about to say, New Kids on the Block. That's so early 90s. It's early 90s.
Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Marky Mark. Nah, some people don't remember that shit, man. Mark Wahlberg used to be a fucking rapper.
Mark Wahlberg. He wants you to. Yeah, he wants you to not remember that. Do not call him Marky Mark.
Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, this is how we used to make the party start.
Where's the fucking Funky Bunch?
Where's
the Funky Bunch, Mark?
You remember the MTV Countdown shit? There was one time that Eminem and Marky Mark was on there. You could tell Mark Wahlberg wanted to still on Eminem or something. Like he was just looking salty. He was like, I was like, damn. Eminem looked like he was high or something because he was just acting stupid as fuck, bro. I was like, he looked like he was just irritating the shit out of Marky Mark, man. Mark Wahlberg, Detroit dude. Yeah. I'm not too big of a fan of him.
He's a Boston boy.
Oh, he's Boston. Oh, okay, yeah. True that.
He's one of the Boston
I forgot about that. He was in one of those Boston movies, The Departed. With Jack Nicholson.
He's pretty racist too, man.
Yeah, that shit came out, man. Like he was being racist to some Asians, black kids.
He did. He admitted to threatening some black kids.
Crime. It was like he committed a hate crime, dog.
Yeah, he got a hate crime for attacking some older Vietnamese people, harassing them.
He seemed like an asshole. I never really liked him that much, man.
Yeah, even with the Tyrese shit, Tyrese he's fucking baby.
Oh shit! Wow.
They got into it over there. Shit.
I didn't even know that.
Tyrese gets into it with everybody.
Crying and shit.
Tyrese, you get into it with.
Remember when he?
What do you want from me? What more do you want from me?
Old dramatic ass.
Yeah, you can't be that as a man. You can't be dramatic and divish.
Not that he was too divish. He was crying and shit.
He said, "What do you want from me? What more do you want from me?"
Well, he had a breakdown and shit, man. We had an actual breakdown. Remember when he leaked the? Crazy ass.
I'm sorry, Tyrese. I apologize so much, man. That was whack.
I know Dr. Dre was even mad at him that one time because he leaked that Dr. Dre was gonna buy those headphones or whatever that business was. He fucking leaked the news too early on Instagram or some shit, and Dr. Dre and them were mad. Like,
right.
Out there saying
they pulled out. Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's fucking funny. But man,
doing it for the clout, man.
West Coast singer and shit. I remember what happened to TQ, man. Remember TQ? He used to be out here and shit, man. Singing for the West Coast. Cash money. Oh shit, yeah. He signed with Mac 10 when Mac 10 and them signed. I forgot about that shit.
He went over there with Mac 10.
Yep.
Mac 10 was good. TQ, he had to make some money. They only featured him twice. I think it was Mac 10 songs.
That Mac 10 album was hard though.
Cash Money song.
I like the Cash Money album he did.
Who Bangin'?
Yeah. When he left the Who Bang Records, I guess Ice Cube's record label at the time, he came out here. But I like his albums on the Who Bangin' too though. The Recipe was dope. You know what I'm saying? He had the one with what's the name? Now the Crip dude, what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Shit, blanking out.
Dub C?
Yeah, not Dub C though.
Dub C?
Man, not Dub C though. Dog. It was the dude who used to beef with DJ Quick. What's his name?
Man,
I don't know why I'm blanking out. It's old age. Man. I'm getting old, dog.
Yeah,
it's either that or the weed, man. You know what I mean, just be forgetting.
There's a lot of stuff to remember.
Yeah, true that. Speaking of remembering, man, you remember since we're on some hip hop shit right now, you know what I mean? Do you remember the old school Sprite commercials from like '98, I think it was? And it was like Voltron, but it had Mac 10, Common, and some other rappers.
Oh shit! But you're right. I remember that's a classic ass hip hop ass commercial.
If you don't remember that,
Sprite was always been hip hop as hell. Like Sprite is like the unofficial hip hop beverage or some shit.
Yeah.
Like it's always been kind of urban.
Yeah, especially back then, they were like all the companies were trying to get into hip hop back then. You know what I mean? So all the clothing companies were trying to do that shit.
Man, well, I forgot brother's name, man. He was a
they even animated it.
Man, what's his name?
That's motherfuckers wear those big ass ski goggles.
Yeah, remember he had the big ass goggles. Yeah, they gave everybody
Mob was in it.
Goggles. Yeah, Goody Mob was a blue lion. Fat Joe.
Obeying my thirst. Remember that was the slogan, Obey Your Thirst.
Obey Your Thirst. Oh, damn, Joe. That was dramatic as hell. You see how he laid out?
Oh, Common. Repping Chicago. Got them big do-rag and ski glass. That was the shit, baby.
Yeah, you know, that's hip hop. You got to have the ski goggles and the do-rag or the wave.
I like Mac 10's outfit and shit.
Yeah. Why they
get the red? He's talking all that shit. He got his ass killed though.
They're fast.
That sounds like Chris Rock.
Like him. Yeah, I think it might be Chris Rock versus that dude.
Shit, Bombada.
Wow, this didn't age well because Bambaataa, you're in
that shit was hip hop as fuck, bro.
Baby. Yeah,
that's some shit for nerds in hip hop right here.
Yeah, Bambaataa, his representation has been tarnished since.
See, this would be some cool shit to do nowadays, man.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Obey Your Thirst, motherfucker.
And then, you know, artists now, they are more into this type of, you know, this wasn't cool to be doing the anime hip-hop mashup.
Yeah, that's
just nerdy cartoon rap. You know, the music was so tough back then. This nerd shit. Fucking lions and robots, nigga.
But yeah, man, like I personally was a fan of Voltron.
Goggles and your wave cap, bro. Your leather jacket.
Yeah, man, you should do some shit like that. We should do some shit like that one day, dog. But like I said, I was always a fan of Voltron more than Transformers. Like Transformers was cool back in the day, but I still like Voltron more. You know what I mean?
I like Voltron a little more than Transformers.
Yeah. But Transformers was cool though. I had your boy, man, Optimus Prime back in the day, man, when I was a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like the Optimus. I liked the Beast Wars thing more.
Beast Wars. That was like 96.
The Beast Wars movie. I hope they do it right.
Well, you know what I like about that clip? Optimus Prime looks like Optimus Prime should look in that clip. He don't look like the Michael Bay version of
Optimus Prime. Yeah, Optimus Primal.
Hey,
the first descendants of Prime.
I'm gonna tell you this though, bro. Like, have you ever noticed in the movies how many fucking people Optimus Prime has fucking killed, or the robots? Like, that motherfucker don't care, dog. And I gotta get shout out to JB and Cody from the last drive, because they're the ones that put me up on this shit. But they started talking about it. I was like, this motherfucker chopped Megatron's head off and shit. Like, he doesn't care, dog. Like, he kills so many fucking people, dog. Like, you could make a whole clip of him just killing the fuck out of robots and shit, dog. It's like, I'm like, damn.
You know, they are outnumbered. There's way more Decepticons than Autobots. Like, Autobots
maybe that's losing bad. My theory is after he got killed. Remember, Optimus got killed at one point and he got resurrected.
Right.
I think when he got resurrected, he went crazy.
Knight or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he came back killing motherfuckers and shit. Like, damn, dog. Just chopping motherfuckers up with that sword and shit. And I was like, damn.
And then he is a Prime. Like, he's like one of the older ones.
Yeah, like, first Transformers.
Like, that's why I say they are way bigger than the other robots and shit.
Yeah, they
like, the Primes were way huger than the other ones.
Yeah. I haven't seen all those movies.
Even though y'all losing, Autobots are losing their war badly.
Wow. Did you watch the 80s movie?
Decepticons are winning.
The Transformers 80s?
I didn't watch the 80s one.
You didn't?
I didn't watch the 80s one.
I don't remember if I watched it.
Is it animated?
Yeah, it's animated, bro. I just don't remember if I watched it.
Yeah, I've seen all the animated shit.
Yeah, a lot of people say it's like really good, but
I was a big fan.
Oh, yeah. Back then, though.
Big fan. Like I say, if you're a fan of the heroes winning, you're not gonna like Transformers because they're not winning.
Yeah,
they outnumbered like the motherfuckers. And then I say it's more and more Decepticons. There's newer versions every time because they got the upgrade skills.
Right. Well, that shit crazy though. They used to wild out on those shows, bro. But I like the Japanese like anime cartoon style of those and that Voltron as well, bro. Like those were dope.
Yeah, that and the Gundam. I said they got it. They kind of got that. They got that animatronic robot pirate thing down.
Yeah, definitely.
We had some couple ones. Like I say, our closest thing we got is Power Rangers.
Yeah, because that was like the live action shit, which was based on a different. I forgot the name of it, but VR Troopers, I think was the name of it. Because I used to see that shit in
VR
Colombia.
Trooper.
Yeah, it was like it was like they were pretty much like my Power Rangers, man.
I remember the actual VR Trooper. They had the VR Trooper show. Then Power Rangers kind of
took
our American version.
Yeah, Americanized it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Because when I moved back to the States, Power Rangers.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Yeah, Beetleborgs. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Beetleborgs. They had all those I guess spin-offs, what you call them.
Yeah, they definitely had a lot of spin-offs. But that happens with these franchises. They have spin-offs and shit.
Yeah, it's always spin-offs.
Then what happened to your light, bro? I can't see you. Oh, there you is.
Yeah.
Lights out.
Tripped up. I did bust my
turn the lights out. Lights out. What's that Wayne shit? Lil Wayne.
That's that Wayne. Lights out. Man, keep shining. Yeah, that's that Wayne, man. That was some good
Wayne's World. Man.
Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent. Yeah, I need to watch the new Wayne's World. Did they ever drop that?
Oh no,
this is supposed to be the new Bill and Ted. Remember they supposed to be
I didn't watch that new Bill and Ted movie, man. Have you?
Yeah, so I need it. I haven't seen it. I need to check into it.
Yeah, the first two were the shit, dude. I used to always watch Bill and Ted movies back in the day. That was like where if you look, Beavis and Butthead pretty much are based on Bill and Ted,
Right.
Because they're both
Bill
blonde and brunette
bro.
dumbasses and shit.
Right.
Cool though.
Shouts out to Keanu Reeves, man.
Keanu.
Keanu.
But dude, Keanu Reeves like the most California white dude ever, bro, in those movies, bro. Like, whoa. Keanu, he's like the stereotypical surfer, Hank 10 type dude. But he's a cool dude though, man. The Matrix and all that shit, man. I haven't seen any of those Hitman movies he did though, man. I gotta check him out, dog. You know what? He's a hitman. What's that shit called?
Got the John Wick.
John Wick. I haven't seen any of them. I don't know what's wrong with me, dog.
Start the first one.
I know the plot of the movies and everything. I just haven't seen them.
Yeah. Bro, they do not disappoint.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard, man. I gotta check them out one day, man. Sometimes I'm late to the party. That's all, man. I was late to the party for the Matrix.
You know what they need to do though? DC needs to go ahead and start using him for Constantine.
I think they are working on a Constantine 2 movie, and they mentioned they wanted Keanu Reeves back. Like I said, I was a fan of the movie. Personally.
Yeah, Constantine, like I say, that people forget he's part of the DC universe.
Yeah, he is. Vertigo Comics, DC imprint. Even though it wasn't like super comic accurate, but I still liked it though, bro. It made me get into the character, so you got to give it props for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Constantine movie did maybe get into it. And
they canceled the show, so we might as well get a fucking movie. You know what I mean? The animated shit too is hard, bro. Like you need to check some of that shit out on DC.
I've seen a little bit of
it. John Constantine movies, bro.
Yeah,
Speaking of DC, man,
animated shit is way hard.
Yeah, definitely. DC's always had better animation. Unfortunately, though, we did lose a heavyweight from the DC, man. Kevin Conroy, man, the OG Batman from that Batman animated series, man. 1993. 92, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember making posts on that one, man. I said that was a good series, the animated series. Batman, the animated series.
That was my shit. I think that's the definitive from Batman for everybody and shit.
Right, yeah. That Batman is Batman.
Yeah, that was the Batman I grew up with, man. Then the Joker, too, with Mark Hamill. That was just perfect casting, bro. Like, them boys do
Mark
their thing,
Hamill,
That show was gangster,
even
man.
Penguin, every character was voiced right.
Yeah, like they had real gangster dudes and shit, like pistols on a kid's show and all kind of shit, dude. I was like, wow, they got away with a lot, bro. That was a dope show. He was on. I didn't know he had cancer though, bro. Like that kind of took me by surprise.
My favorite one was the Clayface episode. I saw Clayface.
Yeah, Clayface. That's a good character. He was in Arkham City.
They did Clayface right.
I think that could work in a movie if they did it like a horror movie with Batman in it. And that could probably work. You know what I mean? Have a motherfucker killing people, but he's like, fucking with his face and making himself look like other people. Like, you don't have to make it exactly like the comic book, but you can, make it a little bit more realistic or whatever. That would be creepy, bro. Just a serial killer that just disguises.
Like a Clayface, Scarecrow combination.
Yeah, Scarecrow's dope. I think we need a good, accurate Mr. Freeze too. You know what I mean? Not the Arnold Schwarzenegger version. Not
the big Arnold. Mr. Freeze.
Noah killed the dinosaurs. The Ice Age. He had so many stupid quotes on that movie, dog. That movie was so disappointing to me when I watched it, dude. Because I was hyped for it.
It's like I liked it, but that Mr. Freeze was not it.
Let's chill out. Stupid shit. Corny as fuck. Oh my god, that movie's corny. I hated that shit. I hate that movie. Like, I'd rather watch Batman Forever than watch Batman and Robin.
Bro, he's supposed to have been a scientist. Why Arnold Schwarzenegger playing?
I can't even mind it.
Bodybuilder.
Cracking jokes and ice.
Yeah, he's supposed to have been a scientist grieving over his dead wife.
Exactly, that's what he's supposed to be. Then they had Poison Ivy in it, which was whack because that was whack. That was just whack. Bane, everything in that movie was whack.
They just did everything wrong in that one.
I remember thinking, I was like, man, a cartoon is way better than this movie. Like, the fuck, at least they get it right.
Way better.
Yeah, man, that shit was whack. R.I.P. to Batman and Robin. But another person though that died was DC related. It was this dude named Neil Adams, man. I think he was the writer or artist for a lot of the 70s. He's the one that brought back Batman to being hard, you know what I mean, like that detective side of Batman back, you know what I mean, in the 70s, because you know, in the 60s and 50s, they were going through some sci-fi thing because of censorship, because they censored the comics, so they had to come up with stupid, you know, campy type, you know, content.
Oh, yeah.
It was some legislation that led to that, you know what I mean? And it has to do with Tales from the Crypt comics. There's a whole history behind that. I'll get into it one day, but not on this episode. But yeah, he brought back in the 70s the hard Batman. That's where you get Ra's al Ghul. That's where you get that shit from, you know what I mean? Like, all those kind of storylines came in the 70s. A lot of people give credit to Frank, what's his name? Frank, the dude from the 80s who wrote Batman and shit. And Batman, he did those comics, like Year One. A lot of people, you know, credit him for bringing back Batman to the darker shit, but I feel like it's Neil Adams and the other guy that was writing and drawing all those in the 70s, you know what I mean? They're the ones that really brought that old school shit back, man. I'm glad we got away from that era, that 60s, you know what I'm saying? Adam West shit, man. That shit was horrible, bro. Back in
oh my God. It was too cartoony.
Yeah.
Just unrealistic. Then those whack, like I say, a lot of those whack villains.
Super whack. They had one called King Tut, Eggman.
Yeah.
It's just corny ass shit, dude. Like, even as a kid, I didn't really like the Adam West show that much, bro. Like, they used to show reruns of it, but I wasn't really
I like how like certain villains, like a Suicide Squad, they kind of redeem them. They, you know, they terrible villains, but they kind of make
the James Gunn one was cool though. Yeah, and Suicide Squad 2.
Like Polka Dot Man and Weasel, they kind of. They kind of make him, you know, like pin like a racer head and shit like that Dick Tracy type comic.
King Shark was cool too, though. In that movie, Sylvester Stallone.
The Nimoy. That's our King Shark, man.
That movie is crazy, bro. That's a crazy movie.
Yeah, kind of like good. I like, damn, King Shark is in this one. Like, how they fucking gonna do that? Because they barely can fix it in the comic book.
Yeah.
And he's more of a Flash villain.
Yeah, Flash villain and shit. He was in the Flash show, in the TV show, a live action. I think that was the first live action King Shark.
Yeah, they did. It was kind of out of place too. Like, damn, they got King Shark in here.
Yeah.
On the Flash. It's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah, but definitely, man, we just wrapping up, man. I just want to say thanks to everybody who's fuck with the Growth Podcast. You know what I mean? Like, we've been getting views and shit on TikTok and YouTube, man. So shout outs to all y'all just been checking up on that.
Thank you all, man. Y'all, we just not talking into space, making not white noise. We appreciate you. We looking at that. Right. White noise. We actually looking at the analytics outside of Romania and Germany and all those overseas spots. Thank you, America.
Yeah, man. Also, all the people that bought. I mean, like, December was honestly my most successful month, and as far as Public sales go. So, shout out to everybody, man. A lot of people who bought merch from there. You know, I'm about to open up a new one too. So
I'm about to buy some merch too. I'm only wearing our merch this year.
Nice. I think I'm doing the same.
Mine is this. This is not mine. This is Pac-Man by Namco.
But
This is Namco.
We gonna bring some old logos back. We got some plans, man. Like, we about to bring some old school shit back, but we about to make it more, modernize it a little bit. But yeah, we definitely got some ideas, man. Richie Gaddy's album's out, as you know. You know what I'm saying? The Gaddy Boy Effect out right now on all digital platforms. So
Gaddy Boy
check out for that shit. It's banging. You know what I mean? All the Kingcold's mixtapes are available online too. There should be on thatpiff.com. I think you can still get them for that Mississippi Zone. You know what I mean?
That Piff still.
I do want to put Enemies of the State out on that Piff just so people can download it, I guess, you know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, if it's not on there already, I don't remember.
I think we got enough songs to do it, release an LP or EP.
Yeah, we can do it.
I know for sure EP is, we can just put the original song, re-release to the masses.
Yeah, we do that shit just for people to check out. Because I don't think it's not available as what do you call it, physical CDs anymore. So I want to just like at least have it in digital form just for people who want to check it out. So we'll do that. And unfortunately, Cool Mouth couldn't be here for some reason. We were trying to get him in. I sent him an invite. We tried to hit him up. I don't know where he's at. You know, he's cooling out somewhere.
Where's Cool Mouth for the South?
It's his off day.
Where's Cool?
Day, so hey, you gotta do what you gotta do on your off day. We'll be
a
on,
man gotta do what a man gotta do.
Exactly. So we'll probably do a second episode this month, you know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that shit.
Your birthday month, man, January 28th.
Oh,
do Aquarius episode.
How old you finna be, dog? That big 50? Nah, just fucking with you.
I be the big.
Nah, I'm fucking with you, nah. Yeah, you younger than us, actually, like a little bit younger.
Yeah, I'll be finally turning at 39.
Oh, that
39, y'all. Dirty 39.
Dirty 30 is almost in.
Over the hill.
Oh, that 40.
Almost to that good old 40. Lordy, almost 40.
Hey, but we made it. That's all I gotta say.
We're still here.
And we still here, breathing.
Still strong.
2023. Hopefully, we'll make it through this third round of 220.
Yeah,
good luck to everybody.
That's the success, man. I feel like we're gonna make it this year, brother.
New year, new growth.
New growth. That new growth.
No, I just had to say that.
We planted this seed.
Yeah, we did plant. You helped plant the seed. You know what I mean? You came up with the concept for it, man. You know what I'm saying? So we rocking with you. You know what I mean? On here, the Grow podcast and everything. And so hopefully we could do a bunch of different kind of things this year. But it's looking cool though, man.
Yeah, a lot more things to come, man. It's a lot of different things can happen with this.
Yeah, I would definitely like to get into some animation too, man. If we could do some like short animations and shit.
That'd be great. I always wanted to be a voiceover character.
Yeah, we could do something like that. As far as YouTube goes, though, I don't think we'll ever get monetized on there. So because we talk too much shit to get monetized on YouTube. So.
I think we had to start putting the bleeps and burps in there.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of complaints from YouTubers, man.
Yeah,
but we on there, man. We uncensored and shit. You know what I mean? So
I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, me neither.
Shit.
I don't like that shit either. But you know what I mean? It's like we do shit for grown people, not for little kids. You know what I mean? So why should we censor that? So fuck that.
I don't believe in all the pacifying, sugarcoating. Like, just because I didn't say it, don't mean I didn't mean it. You know what I mean? Or I
just
said
talking
it in a
shit,
different
man.
way. I meant it that way.
Yeah.
Just talking shit.
Just talking shit, man. You ain't got to take everything to heart. You know what I mean? But anyways, though, you should go to get some merch from us. See this? I'm sipping out that Dark Dimension cup. You know what I mean? We still rocking with Eric. Shout out to Eric. He just got remarried again in Colombia. So congratulations, brother. With you and Valentina.
I jumped the broom like the preemie out the womb. My partner's hollering too soon. Don't do it.
Don't do it. 3 stacks.
Yeah, keep your heart 3 stacks.
Players got to get married too.
Nah, man, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
you know, it's a beautiful thing, man.
He got to go to my old stomping grounds, Colombia. He was in Colombia, Cali, Colombia. So, you know, that was cool shit, man.
Colombia. I'm ready to go, too. Not to be no passport, bro, nothing, just going to enjoy the sights.
Yeah, you should go to the beach side, man. There's a place called Santa Marta. It's pretty dope. Santa Marta, Cartagena.
Yeah, you know my country ass ain't been nowhere, so shit, I'm going.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny because in my neck of the woods, though, my hometown, it feels more like Biloxi and everything as far as the weather goes and shit. It was like it's that humid ass kind of weather. And it has similar looking vegetation growth, I guess you could say. You know, it's very similar. It even has like mossy looking shit and like mossy trees and shit. So that's cool, just because of the weather, man. The weather's very similar. Yeah, I mean,
right at home.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. All right, people, we out this bitch. We've been here for over an hour, I think. So you
already.
I just already, man, time flies when you're having fun, I guess, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think we started around 7-ish. It's like 8, maybe it's 45 minutes. I don't know, I'm not sure. I didn't really keep up with it.
I had to double check the time. I forgot you 2 hours ahead, 2 hours behind me. I'm like, okay, whoa.
And that's why I hate West Coast time, because we're late on everything, because we're on Pacific, so we're the last ones to get the news. We're the last ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, how does that work? Like, do y'all see everything?
Yeah, I think we do, bro. Like, even the weather, even that cold weather is just now hitting over
Lakers and those Warrior games come on late over here. Too damn late. 9 o'clock. And I don't want to stay up. It's almost 2 hours watching y'all play. Damn it, Lakers, do something about that. Your team is horrible.
Yeah, LeBron a lot of people been complaining about the Lakers, man. They had a bad season.
Oh my God. Oh, horrible.
Yeah, I know. My homies, the last drop homies.
Sit down. Yeah, man, it's bad.
Shout out to JB.
Bad.
Oh, man. Hope you didn't place any bets.
Betting on you guys. Yeah, I lost a lot of money betting on you chumps.
Damn. Yeah, hopefully they get this shit together, bro.
Shouts out to LeBron and the new House Party movie.
Oh, that's what he's doing those?
Yeah, he's doing that.
I didn't know that. I knew they were making new House Party movies, but I didn't know he was behind that. Damn, that's wild. The originals was so dope, man. Kid and Play. Like, those dudes were funny.
Yeah,
like, had that long ass, that big ass flat top.
I want nothing to do with it. I had a kid flat top, man. I was probably 5 foot in 3rd grade.
Wow.
That flat top was so high. I probably had a 3-foot flat top.
Yeah, damn. I remember them shits though, man.
That shit was
That's
high
the
80s. Yeah, I mean, it was perfectly symmetrical to it. It was high.
We'll say perfectly symmetrical.
Proud of it. Yeah, that shit
was straight. Like somebody put a ruler on that shit, cut that shit.
Yeah. Then I switched it to Menace to Society came out. We switched it to the overall braids.
Yeah.
I said, "Fuck this! I'm doing the gang bang stuff."
Oh, you had the Omar joints with the like mystical hat and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a mystical face.
Parting his hair and shit.
Because, I already had his flat tops.
Yeah, so you might as well braid that shit up.
You just braided down there, too. I got the old dog Menace to Society. No more dancing at the house party. We're going to go put my flannel shirt on and gangbang, put my Dickies on.
Yeah, that early 90s culture, man. Well, that's just wild, bro.
What you say about my mama?
Don't be a menace.
I feel sorry for your mother. Yeah, don't feel sorry for your mother. That's all he said. These old dog shot him, man. At the day, then they kept
mom
the
and
tape.
pop store.
That was crazy. Yeah, I'm like, dang, I love. Matter of fact, when she kicked it with Pops earlier today,
oh damn,
Pops is still at the store,
still active.
Like, bro, Pops is still there. Bro, he's still at the register. He will not go home.
Wow, that's a true worker right there. I mean,
bro, he's been here, bro, since my childhood.
Hey, but he survived the pandemic too, bro. Shit, that motherfucker about that business,
I was like,
bro.
Pops, you still, like, bro, you still here? Like, Pops, what are you doing?
Bro, that video you posted with Jay White was drunk as fuck at Pop Store.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, you gotta see that shit. That shit hilarious.
Bro, I gotta find. I think I gotta find that shit.
Jay White was twisted on that shit. He was so drunk, dude. I was like, damn, dog.
Yeah, we usually load it when we go to Pops because I say it's beer run time or cigar time.
Remember that racist liquor store dude by Jenny Jungle? What's his name?
Oh man, he's
a
still
white
there.
Dude. Wow, Terry's or some shit. What his name was?
Terry is still there.
Yeah, Terry's liquor store, man. I used to buy liquors from that shit.
Terry's package is still there.
I used to ask him when I first started going. I was like, "Do you have any recommendations?" Like, I don't drink. I was like, all right, never mind.
He really don't drink though.
Yeah,
it's crazy as fuck. He really don't drink.
He's just selling poison.
Got the liquor store. He just,
They like to drink. I like to sell.
Trapping 101. That's trapping 101. Don't get high off your own supply.
True that. That is true. But I can't believe that fool still there.
Yeah, bro. I did that before too. Like, bro, what should I get, Terry? He was like, I don't drink. I'm like, oh shit, Terry.
I don't drink.
Just trying to make it's gonna be a dry ass conversation. You're not gonna get much out of it.
Yeah, he ain't trying to conversate.
He's not trying to talk much.
I know the 15% off right there.
Yeah, shouts out to Terry though, but he's still there.
I like what was the one on Howard Avenue, that liquor store we used to go to? Like it was by Keller Ave.
Oh, it's still there.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one was cool. I like going to that one. They would post people's pictures and shit on there. Remember that shit?
The Asian lady still there at the counter.
That's what's up, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. They sold the store door. They sold the store.
Oh,
the store,
they sold the store.
A-Rap got it now.
A-Rap.
Yeah, the store is gone, but
I didn't know we had A-Rap. Bless it, damn.
Bro, they bought all the stores.
Y'all have 7-Elevens right now or not?
No 7-Elevens yet.
Hey, did you see that video I sent you with the fucking bear? That bear went into fucking 7-Eleven.
Like,
I'm talking about, but it was funny because he looks like he's looking for people, and then he opens the door like a human, walks up in that bitch and steals some kind of candy or something. I don't know what's that shit, with pastry or something, and then casually walked out. Like, damn, what the fuck?
Let's see. Yeah, that's one thing about bears. Like, bears are too smart.
It was weird, man. I mean, it was funny, but it's weird at the same time because he just walked up in that bitch like he looked for police and shit. Stole that shit.
Around, he looked left to right.
Well, I'm tripping off this. Who the fuck filmed that shit? Because it was obviously on the phone, and they were trying not to move. So I don't know if it was security or the clerk. I don't know the story behind it.
Sitting behind her. It probably was just a clerk. Like, what the fuck?
I would have ran to the bathroom. I would have been scared as fuck.
I would have been behind the counter. Like, man, this motherfucker get charged in 8 seconds.
I would have been like, I would have called the animal control people. Like, hey man, there's a bear in the store right now in 7-Eleven. Actual grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear, goddamn. This is a big brown bear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, this is not this is not a little black bear. This is the big brown one.
It's just the bare necessities.
Yeah, there's Baloo in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get me the fuck up out of here.
Hey, yo,
walking around this motherfucker.
He literally did get the bare necessity. He got what he came in for and hauled right ass out of there. That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah. And then they just filming like this gotta be timed like a motherfucker. Like,
yeah, it's like he must always do that shit.
He like been here 3 or 4 times before they just start filming.
He's like, I'm gonna wait till they go on break around 3 a.m. They ain't gonna notice me. Go up and
they leave the door open for me. Talking about some Yogi Bear shit.
Hey, yo, I was wondering where Boo Boo's at.
Hey, Boo Boo. You're about to go get some Kit Kats.
Nah, that should have been hilarious. Little ass bear.
And a fucking Red Bull. Some Kit Kats and a Red Bull and shit.
And a cigar. give me some Royal Raps.
Go get me some Swishers out there. Get what the youngsters smoke. Give me some backwoods, nigga, honey.
Get some grape Swishers.
Hey, one thing I'm glad about Cali, they banned the flavored cigars. Like, bro, why do y'all sell flavored cigars when weed has got so much better?
I know, right? Yeah, that's just crazy. Like, people still be wanting that.
I like that. It's like, you must got some Reggie.
Hey, you got that dad's grass shit. You know what I'm talking about that? That shit only got CBD.
Yeah, got the Delta 10.
Got that stress shit. That's sad,
CBD.
I'll be like, that's sad, bro. I was like, man, just smoke some regular weed. Like, you wasting your money and shit.
Like, yeah, you might work there. Yeah, this shit don't got no THC, bro.
Like, I like the CBD. It relaxes me.
Got some. This shit, there's some smoke.
Yeah. But shit, all right, people, that was funny. So I'm gonna have to make a clip out of that bear shit. Though. It's just hilarious. I was trying to save the video, but I guess the dude who posted it's not letting people save it. I guess that's all I can do.
Yeah, I hate when they do that shit. I'm like, goddamn, dude.
It's like, you can't take my viral video. You can't share it.
Yeah, that's what it be too. You can't take my viral video. Like, man, what's the fucking point, man? What happened to brand creator?
And it's not like he's not gonna get credit on it because the name pops up on the fucking video anyway.
Right? They say the name is all through the video and at the end of the video. That's why I try to keep the end of the video and all this shit.
Yeah, man, me too, man. Yeah, like you said, man, creator promoting other creators, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm about.
Cross-platform promotion. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what Space lit up. Yeah. All right, G, man. Like, I'll probably hit y'all up next week, man. We do that, the second episode and shit. I'm sure Sharon got some shit to talk about. Cool Mal got some shit to talk about. You know what I mean? Maybe we could have a guest on it as well. Who knows? You know what I mean? So.
Shit, we definitely. I know Richard Gotti wants to be recurring guest, and I see no objection. Yeah, he wants to get into it.
He should get the app on his phone.
They got some shit planned too, bro. He got it on the computer. Okay. They got some shit planned. I'm probably gonna let him tell you what they got going on, but
okay,
some good shit going down.
Yeah, hopefully Skinny D could also join in on the fun, man. I'd like to have Skinny D because Skinny D be dropping knowledge and shit when it comes to the music shit. Like, he's very knowledgeable on the gear and all that kind of shit too. So that'd be cool to chop it over.
We had a little conversation about it. He was ready.
Okay. I know he's busy. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he just stays busy working. But, when he gets some time, hopefully we can do it.
Yeah.
For sure. But all right, then, big dog. All right, people, you already know where you tuned in. The Grow Podcast, Podbean, YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're everywhere. Instagram, all that bullshit. Twitter. You already know.
All that good stuff.
Handles. You know what I'm saying? We got links. Just check our YouTube channel out. All the links are there. You know what I mean? So, all right, people, y'all have a good one. Happy New Year's. You know what I mean? Hope hopefully this new 2023 is gonna be good for y'all. And we'll have less deaths. Hopefully, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Where that gator at, man? And he put that gate on.
I
don't know. I'm about to put him on there, though, man. We got to close out with the gator.
Got to put him somewhere.
All right,
yeah, they be looking for that gator, man.
Yeah, that gator. I'm about to make the official mascot gator. I'm gonna have to make another T design, man. It's gonna be like him chilling or something, bro. You know what I mean? The gator fucking with the Grow Podcast.
Buying a lot of merch, more merch, man. I'm wearing nothing but our stuff this year.
Merch. Yeah, for sure. All right, yeah.
Shit, I haven't the slightest. I was told for the SIP to get on, they'd have to unite us in mass quantities. Guess it's less of a chance that they deny us. But most y'all is average, and I'm music at its finest. I bring the ruckus, the chaos, and the motherfucking riots. For you niggas eating good now, I'll put you on a diet.